Becker. Raiders get the ball back. Down floor quickly. Steinhardt down to the corner. Brings it back outside to Patberg. Now in the corner to Steinhardt again. Out top it comes to Ron Patberg. Underneath the Noss, puts it up and in. Andy Noss with a nice touch inside. Gets his first two. It's 2-0 Southridge. Phil Wall down floor. Gives it off to Jones. Across court to Becker. Lobbed inside to Painter. Painter up and in. So the two centers answer each other. Painter and Knox with the first 2 points of the game. Raiders with the basketball against the Heritage Hills zone. Outside it comes to Rick Patberg. Now to Steinhardt. Cross in the corner to Ron Patberg. Again to Steinhardt. Now to Knox way outside. Knox whips it back outside to Steinhardt. Now to Patberg. Again to Rick Patberg, and the Raiders set up the offense. Steinhardt deep in the corner. Across to Ron Patberg. He can't move in. Now Yoakum with the ball, and he's called for a travel. Traveling game. And it's obvious that Heritage Hills wants to get the ball in the hands of Phil Wall. Wall with a dribble. Gets a pick, goes around it, deep into the corner, gets it back outside to Jones. Now off to Kieran. 6:37 to play, first quarter. There is a 2-2 tie. Rick Patberg with it to Andy Noss. Noss outside to Ron Patberg. Tries to move inside. Now to Rick underneath the Steinhardt in the lane. He fakes, he goes up, and he misses. Rebound, fought for. Steinhardt has it. Back up, no good, and a foul will be called on Becker.
A good pass inside, got him the ball, and he got inside position, could not get it down, got the second opportunity in the foul.
Steinhardt's free throw is on the way, rims in and out, no good. He'll have another chance. Two-shot foul. Steinhardt shooting 83% from the line after one game. Have a chance to put the Raiders on top. Second one is good, and it's 3-2 in favor of the Raiders. Patriots with the basketball, looking for the lead. Wall brings it up floor, looks for a pick, rolls around the pick by Becker, now gives it back outside to Kearney. Kearney on the dribble to Wall. Wall down the lane, steps in, puts it up and in. Phil Wall with his first two, and the Patriots lead 4-3. Wall very offensive-minded, and the Patriots have a 1-point lead. Ron Patberg off to Rick, now on to Steinhardt. Steinhardt backstop of the key to Ron Patberg, off to Rick Patberg, underneath to Yoakum. He drives inside, fakes, puts it up, and in, it'll count. To Becker. 5-4 Raiders, 5:44 to play. Wall with the basketball, now off to Jones. Raiders in a man-to-man. Jones has it to Kearney, and he loses it out of bounds. Kearney tried to save it, but Rick Patberg brings it up to Steinhardt. Steinhardt in the corner, back to Ron Patberg. Now in the corner to Rick Patberg. Looks inside for Noss, can't get it to him. Now brings it back across the top of the key to Steinhardt. Steinhardt to Rick Patberg in the corner to Yoakum. 15-footer off the mark. Rebound comes down to Donnie Jones. Jones gives it back to Phil Wall, who gives up the dribble, and now back to Jones. Jones walks it up floor. 5:10 on the clock. 5-4. Raiders with a 1-point lead. Double team to get it off to Kearney. Kearney down the lane, puts it up. Partially blocked, but it goes in. Randy Kearney with his first two. 6-5 in favor of the Patriots. 4:55 to play, first quarter. In the corner, Ron Steinhardt has it. Out to Rick Patberg. Now to Ron Patberg. Whistle to Raveling. Early in the going here. 4:48 to play. Patriots with the basketball. Donnie Jones on the dribble. Gets pressure, gets it off to Becker. Now back to Jones. Jones from 15, rims in and out, no good, and Yoakum has the rebound. Quickly lay out to Patberg. Quickly, Patberg brings it down floor and gives it off to Steinhardt. Now to Yoakum. Yoakum wanted the shot, couldn't get it. Now Ron Patberg shoots and hits. Ron with his first two. 7-6, Southridge back by one as we seesaw back and forth here in the first quarter. Jones on the dribble, gets pressure from Patberg, gives it off to Wall. Wall guarded by Steinhardt, gets a pick, goes down the corner, back to Jones. Jones across to Kearney. Kearney gives up the dribble, down to Jones. Jones in the corner to Becker. Becker loses it in the lane, picks it back up, and flips it out to Phil Wall. Wall back out as we're halfway through the first quarter. 7-6, Raiders by one. Jones looks for an opening, gives it to Kearney. Kearney lobs back door, hits the rim, goes deep in the corner, and Noss has it. That's not really a shot, I guess. It's just a turnover. Here comes Patberg down floor, gives it out to his brother Rick. Rick back to Ron. Ron down to the corner, set, same shot, misses this time, and Jones has the rebound. Jones looks up floor, and the Raiders cut him off this time. Here's Becker down the corner to Kearney. Kearney from 15, good. Randy Kearney with his 4th point. Foul after the basket. Patriots get the ball in a 1-point lead now. Inbounds it comes to Jones. Jones inside to Becker. Becker puts it up and in. Painter. Painter with his 4th point. It's 10-7. Heritage Hills by 3. Rick Patberg with the ball off to Steinhardt. Steinhardt way away from the basket, fakes the shot, drives in a little closer, a whistle, and a foul on Southridge again. Todd Yoakum underneath, called for the foul. That's his first. 2nd team foul, 3rd Raider turnover. Patriots have a 3-point lead and the basketball. 3:02 to play in the first quarter. 10-7 Heritage Hills. The 3-point lead and the ball. Phil Wall will walk it up floor, top of the key. Work to the right side, and John Jones tries a backdoor play to Wall. Wall spins, 12-footer, short, rebounds. Todd Yoakum snaps it down for the Raiders. He heads down floor across the timeline. Off to Rick Patberg. Now to Steinhardt. In the middle to Yoakum. Yoakum tries to get it to Noss and throws it away. Ron Painter made the interception. Still 10-7 Patriots. 4 turnovers on Southridge. Here comes Phil Wall all the way down the lane. Stops, puts it up, no good. Rebound, back up by John Becker to shoot a 2-shot foul. 3 team fouls on each team. Becker to shoot a 2-shot foul as he was going up on the follow. First one is up and it is short. Still 10-7, a 3-point Heritage Hills lead. 2:24 to play in the first quarter. Patriots trying to stretch it out to 4, which would be their biggest lead. Second one by Becker is good this time, and it is 11-7. A 4-point Patriot lead with 2:20 to play. First quarter of action. Ron Patberg dishes off to Rick Patberg. Now to Andy Noss in the corner. Rick Patberg now has it top of the key. Down in the corner to Ron Patberg, and he has it knocked away by Jones out of bounds. Inbounds, it'll come deep and stolen away by Wall.
Standing play as he batted the ball away and controlled it on the inbounds pass.
Inbounds play set up again by Southridge. Here's Patberg with it. Top of the key. Off to Steinhardt on the left wing. Across the key it goes to Patberg. Back out top to Steinhardt. Steinhardt works it into Noss. Noss puts it up and in. Noss with his 4th point as they get the ball into him deep. He gets his 4th point. It's 11-9. Patriots by 2 with 1 minute and 44 seconds to play. Sold by Patberg. Here comes Patberg down the lane, lays it up and in. A steal by Ron Patberg, and a basket ties it at 11 with a 1:35 on the clock. Wall brings it up floor. Jones just wasn't looking that time, and Ron just picked him clean. Donnie Jones with it now, deep in the corner. Gets it off to Kearney. Kearney on the dribble off to Becker. Becker back outside to Jones. They call play number 3. 1:15 on the clock. Wall across the top of the key. Gives it outside to Jones. Lobs in the middle to Becker. Puts it up. It won't count, but a foul will be called on the Raiders. 1:08 on the clock. A ball game tied at 11. Inbounds pass comes to Jones. Jones outside to Kearney. Kearney looks for a pick from Wall, but now rolls around it. Off to Jones. Jones open for a moment. Now gets it off to Painter. Painter up and in. Nice passing by the Patriots as Painter gets his 6th point. 13-11. Patriots by 2 with 48 seconds to play. First quarter of action. Steinhardt with the ball. Out to Patberg. Back to Steinhardt. Open for a moment. Now he takes the shot, and he misses. Rebound comes off to Painter. Painter down floor to Jones with 30 seconds to play. Jones with the ball and a 2-point lead. On the dribble against Patberg. Whips it inside. Slapped loose. Picked up by the Raiders. Looking for help. It gets it off to Hilsmeyer now. Hilsmeyer back to Patberg with 20 seconds left. Down floor. It's Steinhardt in the corner. Back outside to Patberg. Look underneath. Noss has it. Puts it up and in. Noss with his 6th point on a pass from Ron Patberg. And the Raiders tie it up with 5 seconds to go. Here come the Patriots. Down floor, Jones from 18. Banks it off the glass. No good. Southridge fights for the rebounds. It goes out of bounds, and that will end the quarter. And our first quarter ends in a tie. It's Southridge 13 and Heritage Hills 13.
Again and again, your car's best friend is your deli man.
If your snow tires are not what they should be,
In the first quarter, the tip this time again. Heritage Hills has it as Randy Kearney brings it down. Kearney works it to the left side. Inside it goes to Painter, and it's stolen away by Steinhardt. Steinhardt runs down floor with it, now weaves it out of traffic and goes to the baseline. New player in the game for the Patriots is Scott Litkenhuth. Patberg with it at the top of the key. Works it to the left side to Hilsmeyer. Hilsmeyer back outside to Patberg. Now to Steinhardt across to Ron Patberg. Steinhardt again. Looks for a man cutting. Gets Hilsmeyer. He puts it up. No good. Rebound Phil Wall. Wall heads down floor. Looks over the traffic. Trying to weave through. Now goes down. Stops. 10-footer. No good. Knocks with the rebound. Gives it off to Patberg. Patberg down to Steinhardt. Steinhardt off to Hilsmeyer. Hilsmeyer can't get the shot, so he pulls it back outside, and the Raiders set up the offense. Ron Patberg off to Steinhardt. Nearly threw it away. Steinhardt with a good catch. Now Patberg in the corner. Puts it up from 12. No good. Rebound. Hilsmeyer flies for it. Gets it off to Steinhardt. Steinhardt back outside to Patberg. Now to Steinhardt in the corner again. Ron Patberg drives in, gives it off to Steinhardt. Tries to work inside, can't do it. Gives it inside to Noss. Noss up, no good this time. Rebound, Heritage Hill. Off with it this time comes Becker. Becker hands it off to Wall. We're still tied at 13. Raiders had 2 or 3 chances at it and couldn't get it to fall. Patriots with a chance to take the lead again. Kearney in the corner with it. Excuse me, it was not Litkenhouse, it was Bates. Up in the middle, it goes to Becker, and Becker puts it up and in. Becker with his 3rd point. Gives the Patriots a 15-13 lead. It's Mark Bates into the game for Heritage Hills. Here is Hilsmeyer out in the corner. Now he gives it off to Patberg. Around to Rick Patberg. 18-footer. Good. Rick Patberg with his first 2 points of the year. He's glad to get on the scoreboard after being shut out at Princeton. Ties the game at 15. Nearly a steal by Patberg, but Kearney comes up with it. Hands it off to Bates' free throw is on the way. It's good. He gives the Patriots a 1-point lead, 16-15. Bates, the sophomore, steps to the line. Second one on the way is good again. 2 points for Bates. And it's 17-15. Again, Heritage Hills with the lead. Patberg with it as Patriots go to a trapping zone defense. Underneath, they go to Hilsmeyer. He loses the basketball, knocked loose. Southridge comes up with it. Ron Patberg in the lane, hit. Patberg with his 6th point. 17-17, a loose ball as the Patriots put some pressure out on the front court that time. The Raiders will be more aware of that the next time down floor. Here's Bates from the corner, hit. Bates with his 4th point. 19-17. 5:25 to play. Here's Hilsmeyer deep in the corner, outside to Yoakum. Now to Ron Patberg. Rick Patberg hit. Rick Patberg with his 4th point from long range, and it's tied at 19. Patriots call play number 5 as Phil Wall brings the basketball down floor. 5 minutes to play. Down floor it comes to Jones. Jones in the corner, no good. Rebound to Yoakum. Yoakum clears it out and gives it off to Ron Patberg. Tied at 19. Raiders look for the lead for the first time in a while. Underneath it goes to Yoakum. He turns, the shot blocked nicely by Becker, and the Patriots come down with it. Becker with a clean block. Now to Jones, off to Becker on the other end. Cross court to Bates. Bates up off the glass. Good. 6 points for Mark Bates in his corner off the bench, and the Patriots lead again by 2 at 21-19. Rick Patberg with it off to Steinhardt. Steinhardt looks for help. Gets it underneath to Yoakum. Yoakum fakes. He travels. Patriots into the ball game. Come back is Painter, and he'll replace Becker. Painter comes back with 6 points to his credit. 21-19. 2-point lead for Heritage Hills. Painter with the basketball. Underneath the Wall, right in the lane. He puts it up and in. Phil Wall with his 4th point on a nice pass. 23-19. Heritage Hills by 4. Patberg looks for Hilsmeyer in the corner. Michael set. Fire and miss. Rebound. Heritage Hills. Jones with it out on the run. Looks down floor. Gets cut off. Now gets it off. Painter from long range. No good. Yoakum rebounds for Southridge. Quickly down floor. Knocked away by Jones out of bounds In it comes to Yoakum. He'll set from the corner and miss. Rebound, fought for in the corner. Jones has it. Who has it? Patriots with the basketball. Coming up floor with it is Donnie Jones. He gives it off to Becker. Becker off to Donhauer. Donhauer down the lane. Stops. Dishes it back outside to Bates. Bates to Jones. 3:24 to play. Jones down to the baseline. Cut off. Out to Wall. Wall looks inside for the shot. Now goes on the drive. Stops. 10-footer. Short. No good. Rebound. Hilsmeyer. Hilsmeyer heads down floor. Looks for a guard and gets it off to Patberg. Patberg across the timeline to Steinhardt. Steinhardt fakes. Goes up with a shot into water. 3:05 to play in the first half. A 23-19 lead for Heritage Hills as Ryan Steinhardt hits the free throw. It's his second point of the night. Raiders now 2 out of 4 at the line. Steinhardt has a chance for another one. Chance to cut it back to 2. Free throw is up and in and out, no good. Wall has the rebound. He spins and heads down floor with it. 23-20. Patriots by 3 with a 3-minute mark on the clock. Bates out on the wing. Goes to the corner. Fakes, looks for a man, gets it underneath. Turnaround jumper put up by Becker is no good. Steinhardt has the rebound. Tries to start to break, but Wall cuts him off, and the Raiders set it up. Lobbed in the corner to Patberg. Patberg double team, looks for help now to Steinhardt. Steinhardt across to Hilsmeyer. Hilsmeyer and to Steinhardt, who's down at the point guard. Hilsmeyer in the corner, can't get the shot away, gets it under to Yoakum. Yoakum off the glass, good. Nice pass from Hilsmeyer to Yoakum. Yoakum with his 4th point, cuts it to 1, 23-22. 2:23 on the clock. Jones brings it up floor. Gets it across the timeline to the top of the key. Now on the left side to Becker. Becker back to Wall. Wall from 18. In and out. No good. Rebound tipped and tipped and tipped. And Steinhardt has it. Here come the Raiders 3-on-3. Steinhardt knocked away by Wall. Inbounds. It comes to Patberg. Sets. Doesn't want the shot. Brings it back outside. Patriots still in the zone. Off to Hilsmeyer. Hilsmeyer outside of Steinhardt. Steinhardt lobs it to Hilsmeyer in the corner. Now back to Steinhardt at the top of the key. Now to Patberg. Patberg from 18. No good. Rebound comes out long, and Bates hauls it in for Heritage Hills. Patriots with the ball and a 1-point lead. 1:40 on the clock. Here in the first half of game number 2. Bates with the ball at the top of the key. Brings it to the left side. Off to Wall. Wall looks underneath. Gets it inside to Becker. Becker puts it up and in. That's one way or the other call. It could have gone against either man. The official saw it against the Patriots that time. Trap outside. Hilsmeyer gets it off to Yoakum deep in the corner. Patriots have gone to a trapping zone underneath the Steinhardt. Now to Yoakum in the corner. 15-footer. Good. 6 points for Yoakum, and the Raiders lead by 1 now at 24-23 with 1:05 to play. Near steal by Patberg, and then he's called for the foul.
Going by the numbers. That's home apart.
At the line, Jones to shoot with a 1:02 on the clock. The free throw is up and good. He ties the score. His first point for Jones makes it 24 all at 1:02. Jones will come out of the game on the next stop as the Patriot waits at the bench to come in. If he makes this free throw, he leaves the contest. 24 all. 1:02 on the clock here in the first half. Second one is on the way and good. Now he'll come out of the game. And coming in, Kearney will return. 25-24. Patriots with a 1-point lead. It's been a close ball game throughout the first half. 4 points, I think, is the biggest lead. Right, Dave?
4 points is the largest difference so far.
Patberg with the ball outside. Gives it off to Steinhardt. Raiders sit the cutter through the lane. It's Patberg. He nearly loses it. Picks it back up and gives it to Steinhardt. Again to Patberg. He sets. He fires. He misses. Rebound. Hilsmeyer follows. Puts it back up. No good. Rebound. Noss follows. Puts it up. No good. Rebound. Painter. And a foul on Hill. Free throw is up and good. Rolls in. Nice soft touch by the big man. He has 4 points. 26-24 now. A 2-point lead for Heritage Hills. 2-point Patriot lead. 39 seconds to play in the half. Becker with a chance to chase it to 3, and he hits it. 5 points for Becker. 27-24 Patriots. Raiders led briefly, but the Patriots have scored the last 4 points. Steinhardt down in the corner to Yoakum with 30 seconds left. Across to Hilsmeyer, now to Steinhardt again. Steinhardt works the baseline, gets cut off, and hands it off to Yoakum. Inside to Noss. Noss up and in. 8 points for Andy Noss on the pass from Yoakum. 27-26. 15 seconds left, and the Patriots will hold for one shot. They'll hold for one shot, take the lead in at halftime, unless they turn the ball over. Kearney with it with 9 seconds left. Across to Wall. Wall from the baseline. Shoots. No good. Rebound. Tip. Noss has it with 3 seconds. Out to Hilsmeyer with 2. Hilsmeyer from midcourt. It'll go. Here's a Forest Park of Joe Greenwell. Joe Greenwell will be our guest tomorrow morning on From the Bench. Noss and Becker to jump it up to start the second half. And here we go with the final half of play. The tip controlled by the Raiders. Yoakum has it. Gives it to Patberg. Down the corner to Ron Patberg. Doesn't get the shot. Now back out to Rick. Both teams with their starting lineups in the game. Ron Patberg, top of the key, off to Rick, underneath, trying to go to Noss, and knock it away. John Becker comes up with a nice steal. Becker with a steal. Final score from Jasper is 47-46. Jasper with a 1-point win. Here is a shot put up, no good, tipped and brought down by Noss, and knocked away by Jones and out of bounds. Rebound going out of bounds. Patberg runs it down floor to Yoakum. Yoakum from the corner, lets it fly, misses. Rebound, all Patriots underneath. Becker with the ball. He gives it off to Wall. Wall runs it down floor for Heritage Hills. Stops, spins it back outside to Jones. Jones shot blocked by Patberg. Loose on the floor, and Steinhardt picks it up. Steinhardt looks for help and gives it off to Yoakum. Across to Patberg. Ron Patberg with the basketball against the Heritage Hills zone. Brings it down the corner to Steinhardt. Steinhardt to Patberg. Back to Steinhardt. Cross court to Patberg. Ron doesn't want the shot. Rick will take it, and it's good. Rick Patberg with his 6th point makes it 27-28 or 28-27. Either way you look at it. Southridge leads by 1. Jones with the basketball. Behind the back dribble. Down the lane. Shot up good. Nice move by Don Jones with his 4th point. Patriots again, 29-28. Here come the Raiders the other way. Todd Yoakum has the basketball. Lobs for Noss and drove it away. Andy wasn't quite ready for it. Jones with the ball. Underneath to Kearney. Kearney from 15 hits it. Randy Kearney with his 6th point. The Patriots move out to a 3-point lead at 31-28. Patriots are now bunching it up in the middle. Here's Steinhardt with the ball outside to Patberg. Back to Steinhardt. He'll set from 15 and miss it. Rebound. Battle for it. Noss has it back up. No good. Rebound. Battle for it this time, and it comes down to Painter. Painter gives it off to Jones. Jones heads up floor with a 3-point lead. Off in the corner it goes to Wall. Wall underneath. Painter, turnaround jumper off the iron. No good. Rebound foul called on Heritage Hill, or Southridge rather, on Patberg. It is. The Patriots score a basket here. It'll be the biggest lead of the game. 5 points. Foul on Patberg. Sometimes a little foolish slap, Dave.
Went for the steal, Denny, and didn't get it that time. All he got was the arm of the Patriot player, and Heritage Hills went bounce in the corner.
Jones gets it to Becker, and Becker hits it. Becker with his 7th point. The Patriots lead by 5 at 33-28. Biggest lead of the night. 5-point margin for Heritage Hills. Patriots really packing the zone back inside. Here's Steinhardt with the ball out on the wing. Takes it down to the baseline. Now backs it back out. Patberg will take the 15-footer and miss it. Rebound, crash from the board. Yoakum and a jump ball. Hilsmeyer is going to check back in for the Raiders, but not until after the jump ball, evidently. Tip is controlled by Southridge. Steinhardt to Patberg, now off to Yoakum. Lobs for Noss in the lane. He turns, blocked by Becker, and down floor come the Patriots with a 5-point lead. Jones over to Becker. He drives, lays it up and in. A charging foul for the basket count. Basket is disallowed. It's the 2nd time the Patriots have lost a basket on a charge call. 33-28. Raiders down by 5 with the ball. Yoakum outside to Patberg. Across the corner to Ron Patberg. Ron holds it above his head, looks for help to Hilsmeyer. Ron down in the corner, back to Rick. Down to Ron again. Again Rick, back to the left side. Patriots really packing that zone in. Darren Southridge to shoot over it. Patriots with good defense. Lob for Noss, knocked away and a foul call. Inbounds, it comes to Patberg in the corner. Now to Yoakum. Yoakum deep, sets it up, 18-footer, rims in and out, no good. Heritage Hills all over the board. Jones brings it down floor. Patriots look to run a little bit. Kearney, triple team on the baseline, gets it back to Jones. Outside to Wall. Wall lobs inside to Donhauer. Reach in, foul called on Todd Yoakum.
Second half. 6-0 run now for Heritage Hills in that game.
Patriots with the ball here, trying to stretch it out more. Jones into the corner with it. Underneath it goes to Donhauer, back outside to Jones. Jones rolls inside, 15-footer off the mark, no good. And Yoakum rebounds, throws it right to Jones. Jones takes it back in, blocked by Yoakum. Yoakum brings it down to Hilsmeyer. Nice play by Todd Yoakum after throwing the ball away. Raiders with the ball now, trying to break that cold spell. Patberg with it to Yoakum. Raiders just can't get it inside. Now they do to Hilsmeyer. Hilsmeyer backs in, puts it up and in. Hilsmeyer with his first two makes it 33-30. Raiders down by 3. Hine one of the charge foul. Now we're going to get a technical foul. Patberg will shoot the free throw, technical free throw, and it's up and good. Rick Patberg with his 8th point. He'll look for number 9, and he hits it. Or rather, now he has 8. 33-32. Raiders down by 1, and now get the ball, and the Patriots will call time. Timeout Heritage Hills. It's Heritage Hills 33. Nope, they don't get the timeout. No, they were going to call. They didn't get it. Raiders with the ball. Patberg in the corner to Yoakum. Underneath to Hilsmeyer. Turn around off the glass. Good. Hilsmeyer with his 4th point. The Raiders turn it around. 34-33. Technical, turning things around there. Wall will drive the middle. Stop. Put it up. Hit it. Will it count?
Of higher education in Southern Indiana.
So we'll talk to two winningest coaches in DuBois County at this point. Here are the Patriots with the ball. Wall on the dribble. Gives it back outside to Jones. Cross court to Kearney. Kearney looks underneath to Donhauer. Donhauer fakes, drives through, puts the man in the air, puts the shot up, misses it. Rebound. Wall has it in the lane. He spins. 15-footer, hits it. Nice effort by Phil Wall. He gets his 6th point. And the Patriots are back on top, 35-34. Steinhardt with the basketball. Looks for help, gets it off to Rick Patberg. Deep in the corner, Rick lets it fly, no good. Noss has the rebound, gets it back to Patberg and off to Steinhardt. Steinhardt in the corner to Hilsmeyer. Hilsmeyer from 18, short. Rebound, a foul called rather on Don.
More than man on the shot, but his forward momentum brought him into Hilsmeyer after the shot was off.
The foul goes against Donhauer. It's his first. The Raiders will get the ball out of bounds. Bates back into the game. He did a good job in the second quarter. Patberg with the ball outside to Hilsmeyer. It's Rick Patberg in the game for the Raiders. Ron is on the bench. It's Steinhardt, Hilsmeyer, Yoakum, and Noss. Rick Patberg across to Ron Steinhardt. Steinhardt holds it above his head. Now gives it back to Patberg. Patberg looks for a man cutting. Now gives it off to Noss in the corner. Back outside to Patberg. Patriots packing that zone in. Now Yoakum from the corner won't go. Rebound pulled down by Becker. Patriots with a 1-point lead and the basketball again. Bill Wall calls the clear out. He's 1-on-1 against Steinhardt. Rolls in, double team, puts it up. No good. Rebound. Back up by Becker. No good. Rebound tip. Steinhardt has it and a foul will be called on Phil Wall. Going after it.
More so in this third quarter than in the first half, Denny. The first half was more of a finesse half than what we saw last week, where the whole game was very physical.
Steinhardt whips the ball around to Patberg. Inside to Yoakum. Turnaround 12-footer. Good. Yoakum with his 8th point. Southridge back on top. 36-35. In a seesaw battle we go. Southridge into a zone for the first time tonight. Patriots face the zone for the first time. Wall gives it out on the wing to Kearney. Kearney down the corner outside to Bates. Bates from 15 zipped it. I tell you, this Mark Bates has come off the bench to do a great job for Heritage Hills. He has 8 points, and it's 37-36 Patriots. Steinhardt to Patberg. Now to Hilsmeyer. Back to Steinhardt. Hilsmeyer in the corner. Doesn't want the shot. Gives it back to Steinhardt. And again to Hilsmeyer. Underneath to Yoakum. Yoakum turns, shoots, and misses. Rebound to Kearney. Raiders can't get the outside shot. The Patriots are just packing it in, Dave.
They're playing a lot of people in the paint, Denny, making Southridge shoot from outside.
37-36 Patriots. Kearney with the ball to Donauer. Gives it off to Bates. Across the wall. Now underneath it goes to Painter. Underneath, Donauer misses, and Yoakum has the rebound. Yoakum heads down floor for Southridge. Nowhere to go, so he stops at the Steinhardt. Now to Hillsmeyer from 15. No good. Shot long. Rebound tipped by Patberg. Off to Yoakum. Up. No good. Rebound tipped by Hillsmeyer. No good. Steinhardt up. Good, and he's fouled. Southridge crashing the board that time. Got the basket. It's good. Steinhardt got the follow. Ron Patberg returns. Get a little more outside shooting. 14 seconds in the quarter. 38-37 Raiders by 1. Steinhardt at the line with a chance at a three-point play. The free throw is good. 5 points for Steinhardt. 39-37 Raiders by 2. Here comes Phil Wall through the traffic with 10 seconds left. 9 seconds. Wall looks at the clock. It says 7. He wants a clear out. He gets it off to Kearney with 3. Knocked away. Wall from long range with 1. No good. And at the end of 3, it is Southridge 39 and Heritage Hills 37.
You just gotta come to Druthers, cause it isn't like the others. You discover more and more what you want.
Oh, and the tip's controlled by Southridge. Patberg hauls it in. Both teams will be in the bonus here in the last quarter. Inside it goes to Noss. He forces it, no good. Rebound to Painter. Bates with the ball, gives it off to Kearney. Bates has done a great job off the bench for Heritage Hills. Hillsmeyer gave the Raiders a lift there in the third quarter with 4 points off the bench. Raiders in a zone. Wall to Bates. Now to Kearney. Back outside to Wall. Looks inside. Lob pass inside. Put up and in by John Becker. He has 9 points. And the Patriots tie it at 39. Nice pass to Becker. Raiders with the basketball. Yoakum from the corner. Misses. Rebound. Phil Wall knocked loose. And a foul call on Patberg. Phil Wall with his first chance at the line. He has 6 points. Chance to put the Patriots back on top, and he does. 7 points for Phil Wall. The Patriots lead 40-39. 7 minutes, 15 seconds left to play. Wall hits again. 8 points for Wall, 41-39 Patriots. Heritage Hills scores the first 4 points here in the fourth quarter. Southridge with the ball. Ron Patberg deep in the corner. Out to Rick Patberg. They look inside, try to get it to Noss. Can't do it. Across the wing to Steinhardt. Now to Noss in the corner. Patberg at the top of the key. Back to Ron Patberg. Now to Rick Patberg. Lob for Noss underneath the lane. Back outside to Yoakum. 3 seconds in the lane on the Raiders. Noss got caught underneath. Phil Wall will bring it up floor for Heritage Hill. Raiders in a 2-1-2 zone. Wall on the dribble, gives it off to Bates. Bates outside to Kearney. Back to Bates, into Wall in the corner, knocked away by the ball. Wall with it. Brings it around the top of the key. Gives it off to Kearney. Now to Bates. Back in the corner to Wall. Cross courts it to Becker. Now to Wall again. Wall from 18. Hit! 10 points for Phil Wall. And the Patriots lead by 4, 43-39. Raiders with the ball. Patberg underneath to Noss. Noss knocked away out for the first time. Patberg has the ball, doesn't want the shot. Passes it up, gives it off to Steinhardt in the corner. He'll set and fire from 18 and hit it. Steinhardt with his 7th point. The Raiders cut it back to 2 at 43-41. 5:50 to play. Bill Wall out on the wing to Bates. Back out top to Kearney. They want to get the Wall. He's the outside shooter. They lob it inside. Baseline move, up and in. Nice move by John Becker. He has 11. Patriots lead by 4, 45-41. Timeout Southridge, 5:32 to play.
Now with 3 convenient locations.
Fourth quarter, 5:30 to play. Ross Southridge with the basketball. Patberg, top of the key to Steinhardt. He'll take the long jumper and miss everything. Rebound to Park, back up, blocked by Wall. Protect him for the end of the game. Park's free throw is off the mark. That was Park's first attempt of the night. The Raiders are now 5 out of 9 at the line after shooting excellently against Princeton. Second one by Park is no good again. Patriots with the ball. as Becker came off with a rebound. A 4-point Heritage Hills lead with 5:12 to play. Now the Raiders go back to the man-to-man. Patriots cut the weave. It's Bates with it. Around Steinhardt. Cut off. He gets it inside. Knocked loose. Steinhardt picks it up, and he's fouled from behind. Steinhardt with 7 points on the night. 5:01 on the clock. Puts it in the air, and he misses it. Rebound to Becker. Southridge just not shooting the free throw very well. Kearney with the basketball. Brings it down floor. Knocked away by Yoakum. Yoakum with his steal. Brings it down, throws it away. Knocked away by the...
And he tried to get it back to the guard.
Jones back
out of bounds.
Jones back into the game for Heritage Hills. Southridge with the ball, down by 4. Patberg in the corner to the other Patberg. Now out to Ron. Back to Rick. Rick from 15 hits it. Rick Patberg with 10 points. 45-43, and the Raiders start to press for the first time. Travel trapped in the backcourt. Now the Raiders fall back as Bates gets it across the timeline. And out to Jones. 4:15 to play. A lot of time. 45-43. In the lane, knocked away, picked up by Patberg. Down floor to Steinhardt. Steinhardt drives in, stops, puts it up. Of 6. Free throw on the way is good. Took a while because it bounced and hung and then rolled in. Steinhardt goes, whoo, when it went in. It was a crier.
Usually when the first one's a crier, the second one's straight through.
Let's see if you're right, Dave. Second one by Steinhardt, straight through. How you know that, Dave? 9 points for Steinhardt.
Watching that basketball, you see that thing.
45 all. 4:05 to play. We're down to the last 4 minutes of this ball game, and it's still nothing decided. Patriots with the ball. Bates gives it off to Wall as Southridge falls back into the zone again. Wall, way outside, gives it to Bates. Bates back to Wall. Corner pass to Jones. Jones back out to Wall. Wall lobs it in the middle to Becker. He spins off to Jones. Jones from 10 hits it. Nice play by the Patriots. Very nice ball movement by the Patriots as Jones gives the Patriots a 2-point lead again. Steinhardt on the dribble. Gives it off to Patberg. Down in the corner. Now underneath. Stolen away by Becker. Becker with a good steal. Took the ball away from Yoakum. And the Patriots have a 2-point lead and the basketball with 3:23 to play. Wall, as the Raiders play man-to-man this time, down. Becker, way away from the basket. Gives it off to Jones near the timeline. Jones guarded by Patberg. Works it across that 5-second line. Gives it off to Painter. Painter in the lane to Becker. Becker up and in. 13 points for Becker. And the Patriots back out by 4. 49-45. Steinhardt in the corner will let it fly and miss it. Rebound. Yoakum can't handle it. Loose on the floor. Patberg has it. Back to Yoakum. Now the Raiders will set it up and call time. In the middle, Steinhardt. Whistle.
Or not what the...
Raiders to inbound. Get it in to Yoakum. Yoakum back outside to Patberg. On the wing, Patberg gives it to Steinhardt. Back to Patberg. He sets, he fires from 18. He misses. Ron follows it up and in. Ron Patberg with a follow on the Rick's missed shot. 8 points, and it's 49-47. Wall with the basketball. Raiders with a full court man-to-man press. Wall gives it up to Jones and across the timeline. 49-47. Jones with the ball. Out to Bates. Nearing the 2-minute mark, a 2-point lead for the Patriots. Underneath they go to Painter. Painter puts it up. No good. Yoakum rebound. Raiders with a chance to tie as we reach the 2-minute mark. 49-47. Southridge with the ball. Down by 2. Patberg in the corner. Back to Rick Patberg. Now to Yoakum. Steinhardt. Down the corner to Ron Patberg. Trying to get it to Hilsmeyer. Wasn't there. Now Ron takes the shot. We're tied. Ron Patberg hits his 10th point. We're tied at 49 with 1:35 to play. Wall brings it down floor. Spins it across the timeline with 1.5 minutes on the clock. Becker way at the top of the key. Gives it off to Bates. Bates underneath to Jones. Now to Wall. Wall shoots and scores. Bill Wall with a nice pressure shot. Gets his 12th point. 51-49, 1:15 on the clock. Ron Patberg sets, doesn't want it. Now to Steinhardt. Back to Ron Patberg. Drives in closer. Can't get it away. Steinhardt in the lane, fakes, back to Patberg. Patberg from the corner, hit. Ron Patberg with his 12th, and we're tied at 51 with a minute to play. Inbounds pass comes to Painter, out to Wall, 54 seconds. Now to Jones with 50 seconds. Patriots run the clock down with 48 seconds. Phil Wall, bounce pass, nearly stolen, and a foul call. Here is Becker. Big free throw here. It's up. It's no good, and the Raiders rebound. Hilsmeyer has it. Gives it to Patberg with 41 seconds left. Southridge calls the shot. Patberg walks it up floor. He'll be guarded by Kearney with 33 seconds left. Off to Steinhardt with 31. Back to Patberg, and they'll play catch with it outside with 25 seconds left. Phil Wall poised to get the steal. Now they get it back. 20 seconds on the clock. 19. Raiders started in motion with 17. Steinhardt with 14. Goes on the dribble with 11. 10 seconds left. Now to Patberg with 8. Off to Yoakum with 6. Yoakum to the baseline. 10-footer. No good. Rebound. Lichtenhouse with 2. 1. Overtime. Overtime. And
Take mint ice cream.
for the Raiders, John Becker has 13 for the Patriots. Hold on to your hats, folks. We still got 3 more minutes to go. Knopf to jump up against Becker, and the tip is controlled by Heritage Hill. Donnie Jones works it down as the Raiders play a zone. Down to Phil Wall. Calls the fist play. Wall lobs it over to Kearney. Kearney cross court to Wall. 18-footer. Wall's open. Good. Like money in the bank, Dave. You give that guy a wide-open set shot.
He's a fine shooter and good athlete.
53-51. Patriots take the first lead in overtime. Patberg in the corner. Now to Steinhardt. Back to Patberg. Now off to Rick Patberg. He can't hit it this time. The Patriots rebound. Throw it down floor to Phil Wall. He goes up. Blocked by Steinhardt. Steinhardt with a block. On a layup by Phil Wall. What a play by Ron Steinhardt. Now Ron Patberg with it. Off to Rick Patberg. Timeout Raiders. Raiders call time. 2:09 to play. It's Heritage Hill 53, Southridge 51.
You just gotta come to Druthers, cause it isn't like the others. You discover more and more what you want.
Druthers makes the difference in your day. There's nothing quite like it.
Time. It's 53-51. Southridge and Heritage Hill. Patriots with the lead. Raiders with the ball. Steinhardt out on the wing. Gets the Patriot zone. Patberg to Steinhardt. Nearly loses the dribble. Picks it up. Raiders work it around the perimeter. Try to get the open shot in the lane. Yoakum shoots and misses. Rebound. Donnie Jones has it. Yoakum couldn't get it to drop from inside the lane. Now the Patriots have a 2-point lead and the ball with 1:40 to play. Southridge has to go to the man-to-man. Timeout Patriots. It's Heritage Hills 53, Southridge 50. On the inbounds play, it comes in to Becker. Becker hands it off to Wall. Patriots looking for a patient, easy shot. Running the double post up high. Off to Kearney. Through the legs. Now through the lane. Kearney spreads it out and bounces it off to Wall with 1:20 on the clock. Wall face-to-face with Steinhardt. Gives it off to Kearney. Down the lane. He's trapped. He gives it back to Wall with 1:15. Wall down the lane. Off to Becker. Shot blocked. Becker back up and in. Becker with his 15th point after having the shot blocked. Took it right back in. Good patience by Becker. Steinhardt works it in. Fakes. Gives it off to Yoakum. Yoakum in the corner. Puts it up and misses it. Rebound. Heritage Hills. Phil Wall down floor on the break. All the way in. Puts it up. Blocking foul on Todd Yoakum. Dale Hine out hugging Phil Wall on the floor with 53 seconds left. Todd Yoakum has just fouled out of the ball game with 53 seconds left in overtime. It's the second game that Yoakum has fouled out of. He leaves with...
Really do some damage.
He could put it nearly out of reach if he hits both of these. First one is up and good. 15 points for Wall. 56-51 Patriots. 5-point lead with 53 seconds left in the overtime. Second one, Wall hits again. 16 points for Phil Wall. 57-51 Heritage Hill. Steinhardt, top of the key jumper, is no good. Rebound is tipped. Patberg has it, and a foul will be called on Becker's left. He hits. 11 points for Patberg. He's got a chance for another one. The can't cut it to 4. Timeout, Heritage Hills. 45 seconds left in overtime as the Patriots. Pattenberg will have the second half of a 1-and-1. Trying to cut it to 4. Still 45 seconds left, but it looks uphill for the Raiders here. 12 points for Pattenberg now as he hits the second. 57-53. Inbounds pass. Wall has it, and he's fouled from behind by Steinhardt. Steinhardt fouls immediately, and it'll be his second foul. By 6 again. Things look good for Heritage Hills at this point. Wall misses the free throw, but Becker gets the rebound. Becker chases down, gets it to Kearney. Kearney off to Jones, back to Wall. Wall double teamed, and a foul again by Steinhardt. The Raiders dodge. Odds are he won't miss this one. Given a second chance, most good shooters redeem themselves, and Wall does just that. 17 points now for Wall, 11 of them coming in the last quarter in the overtime. 58-53, Patriots by 5, and Wall will make it 6 if he hits, and he does. 59-53, Patriots with 34 seconds left. Pattenberg from the top of the key, rims in and out, no good. Rebound tip, Hilsmeyer blocked by Becker, brought down by Wall. Wall stops, and he's fouled from behind by Pattenberg. Bill Wall, as Becker blocked the shot by Hilsmeyer. Wall chased it down, went to the backcourt, and was fouled by Pattenberg as he just stopped. Pattenberg ran over him. The foul on Rick is his third, and again here, if he hits both of these, it's all but over now. The fans 62 and Southridge 53.